Huh?
Like, what's some good songs that are on the radio right now? Folks listening to.
Oh shit, Chris. He asked me what's some songs on the radio right now.
Exactly. I was like, I have no like. All I've been listening to is fucking sugar.
Do you have title?
That's all I know right
Do
now.
you have title?
I don't. But it's all good.
And the
I'm a
stuff that
load
I
up a
listen to
playlist.
is so.
I said I
Chris,
got.
I'm about to log in.
All right.
My bullshit. It's mine. You know, I just realized today that he came out on 9/11. I didn't know that there was a thing until you said something earlier.
Yeah, he said I dropped
Jay-Z.
the same day as the two towers or something like that. Folks got mad at him
Yeah.
for that.
He
Oh, there you go.
you know what?
Oh, oh, I plugged it in with the juice because it was dying. Just kidding.
Man, I really don't know what the hell to play right now. I would just put on whatever was the top. No, not top 100.
Nah, I got it. I got it.
I would say I don't know what the hell to play. My listening is usually underground shit or random people. Put on some Eric Kane. What happened?
Her books came. The books came.
Oh, who's it?
Starless.
All right, I'm
Look
turning
at
this
that.
mic up.
You want to puff this or no?
I'll take this one.
Facebook Tamiko, I need to get you out of here because all of your shit pop up on this computer. Like it's still signed into your Google and everything. I'm like, God damn, this is my work computer. I hope it don't.
Oh, and so when you click join event, it just automatically pulls up the Zoom. That's good.
Yeah, you gotta go to
Oh wait, I have to put in
I had to
password.
do it.
Why I gotta log in? Is he there?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, why I gotta put in the password?
I don't know. You got it? I don't know. It let me straight in unless
Hold
you
on, what did
That
you
man not cool.
what did you put out there?
You know what?
I didn't click
Let me
that.
click the link, like the physical link, instead of
Okay.
joining event.
You had me. I had to click something else then. Is that a beer?
root beer.
Is what?
It's root beer.
Oh, root beer.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, Kristen drinking some brewskis.
I do some apple cider, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, them hard ciders is kind of tasty.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh man, I get this stuff over in Canada. Oh, it's so good, man. It's like peach. Man, it's so good.
Oh
so
no.
One of y'all gotta turn your sound down.
all right.
Might be mine.
Might be one.
Is it plugged into the wall over there? Okay, we need to figure this out.
One of y'all gotta turn y'all sound off. Uh, 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 uh.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop.
Unmute.
Wet ass pussy.
What happens now?
Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, what is inside? Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet. Take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play. I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got him fucking for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone.
Okay, you playing WAP back there?
Just for pictures of
No,
this wet ass
whatever
pussy.
comes
Pay
up.
my tuition.
Yeah, that is WAPity.
Now make it rain.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, it said talking Webster in the corner when I.
Chris, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? How nervous are you? I need both numbers.
Maybe like
I can't hear you.
7, 2.
You gotta turn it up because mine as loud as it's gonna go.
Maybe
Okay.
like a 7 and a 2.
A 7 and a 2.
Dang it, what did I ask first?
Nervous.
Nervous.
Nervous 7, excited
No,
2.
no. Sorry. Nervous 2, excited 7. I'm so hopefully we get these kinks worked out. I'm running everything off an iPad, and that may or may not be 1,000 years old. But it's okay.
What time do you want to start asking? Well, you got a line of questions, so I'm just roll with it. I'm gonna let you
And
take the
there's a couple
charge, the
people that are going to
lead.
be a little tardy. So there's a couple people that told me already that they're going to be tardy.
Hmm. I would expect
Um,
black people to be on time or not to be on time.
Right. Probably part of my family because them niggas. Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, my family, my siblings at least, walk around trying to get in right now. Oh, I made that clock go to regular 12-hour shifts instead of military. That military is fucking me up. I couldn't keep up. It's like, damn. I keep having to look and see what the other time was. Like, damn, okay, 12, 6, okay, shit, it's 8 o'clock. Fuck, 16, 18, 30.
I had to learn how to read military time because that's what Serene
I
used.
remember at one point in time I had to too. I had to learn how to read military time and do the phonetic alphabet
Yeah,
for a job.
Bravo, Romeo, Foxtrot. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, I know. I probably know about 80% of them now, but I used to know every single one, like the correct term for every alphabet. I used to have to do that shit when I worked at the airport with United Airlines. If something happened, I had to know all that shit so they wouldn't be fucking up on them flights. I didn't want that on my conscience. You gave me the wrong goddamn number. Our whole flight is dead.
Don't you say
Like,
what?
god damn.
That's a lot of
That's a
pressure.
lot of pressure on me. That's the type of pressure I was putting on myself. Like, nigga,
Sir.
I am trying to not kill anyone, so I'm gonna make sure I get all of these correct. Okay.
There's 3 skinny ones, and that's y'all pork chop.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, I hear.
I know people. My video and my microphone.
Which one we going for? 31st and 30th? Yeah, we already know about it. So that's one going to You can see different people.
I think, but like I said, I don't know if people would take me seriously.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You said that you can have 50 people that hate what you do, as long as that one person likes it, or 2 people like it. They'll follow another person. They'll tell them.
I was sitting at the light. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. That's real crazy. Somebody might pull it in behind. You want me to watch the thing?
Looking hard
We about to get started here in just a minute. Like I was telling the folks earlier, I am running a pretty janky iPad right now, so my apologies if there's some stutters, but we're gonna get this all worked out. Give me just a second. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, I can't hear you guys because I muted you. That's okay. Let me get a thumbs up if everybody can hear me.
Yes.
You got it?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you. Okay, I see you, Carla. What's up? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up? All right. As the title says, we're here for Mr. Wortham, his listening party for his album Sugar. Sometimes you got to race. So
yes, sir.
First of all, I just want to introduce the man of the hour, Mr. Wortham. What's up, man?
What's going on, folks? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being here. I'm super excited, man. I appreciate y'all participating and willing to participate and wanting to participate. So I'm here for it.
Yeah,
hope y'all can hear me.
Yeah. Can I get a thumbs up? Can everybody hear?
I don't see nobody.
Okay. All right, cool. I see a couple people. All right. This ain't a work Zoom, so I'm not gonna have everybody introduce themselves.
Right.
Just a couple ground rules. So I'm gonna need you guys to do something for me. If you have a comment or a question, you can just slide that in the chat box. We'll get to it. We're gonna ask Webb some questions. We're gonna listen to his tracks. We're just gonna rock out for a couple hours. If like I said, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Write it in the chat. I will get to them as I can. So before we get into it,
Chris, before we get too far into it, I just want to interject and say, make sure everyone mutes their computer if they're not going to say anything, or the phone, whatever the device they're on, just so nobody will hear no good tea get spilled.
Because I do run a gossip blog, and I will put that. Not even joking.
All your infos.
All right. If y'all like what y'all hear, I got his Webb's Cash App at the bottom. Why don't you slide him a few dollars?
Hey, let's do that.
Just if you like what you hear, even if you don't like what you hear, maybe you can inspire him to write some better music. But right. I do not anticipate that because the album is dope, and we're gonna get into it. But first, I just want to know one thing, Webb. Sugar. Sometimes you gotta race. How did you come up with that album cover or title?
The title. Yeah. Okay, so on one of my songs, the title song "Sugar," there's a clip of Dave Chappelle, a stand-up that he's doing, and it's an older stand-up, and he says it as a joke. He's talking about him and his friend. He was talking about, I think it was something along the lines of white privilege. And so he was talking about how his friend Chuck, they was drinking, and he seen a guy, and he just told him he was going to race him. And Dave Chappelle was telling him that he wanted to explain to him that there was a bad idea, but he was too high. He had already smoked weed. He was too high, and he said, well, sometimes you got to race. And so I heard that a long time ago, like maybe early college. I think that's when it came out, or maybe after. Anyway, I heard that, and so it just kind of, when I started saying it to anything, any situation, and to me, it just kind of fits with any situation. So I say it a lot. I say it often, and so I came up with that as, my first album as myself, because that's something that I say a lot, and it can mean so much with that phrase to me. So that's why I named it.
Dope. Nah, that's dope.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. He was actually going to join us tonight, but he had a scheduling conflict, so
yeah,
we'll get him next time.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. It was just he had to go smoke several cigarettes. Um, all right, so actually, before we get into the song, let me ask you a question. What can we expect from this album as far as like, I guess the young folks are calling it vibe, style?
Vibe, okay.
What are we about to
I
listen to?
will take a phrase that back when I was a part of Third Flow. Shout out to Third Flow, Phil, Ford, Mosquito, Nick, Los, Prince, Adrian, all of y'all know who are. So I'm sorry. Say what was the question? I got off into the vibe. The vibes are
What are we about to
very
listen to?
really what I really want to get across on this album, honestly, is I want people to get like to understand me. Like if they listen to this album, they could understand like how I think, um, just how my mindset, um, like just having fun. I like to make feel good music. That's why I brought out Third Flow because when we started rapping, we did it. We called it feel good music because that's what we felt like we made. So that's what I like. I don't want to go do too hard. I want someone who's older and more refined to be able to listen to this and enjoy it. Um, and what if somebody want to just dance and chill? You can do a variety of things as music. So, but mostly it's lyrical. I wanted it to be lyrical, but not too hard to digest still. So yeah.
You don't want them lyrical miracles.
Yes, a lyrical miracle.
You ain't trying to get people to not listen to you. You ain't trying to be Lupe. Actually hurts because that's my favorite. Anyway.
Oh, Lupe.
All right, first track is Reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Reflections. All right, so we have to get into it.
Mr. Wortham. Listen. Face to the sky, and I feel so free. Head in the clouds, baby, come join me. On the ride of my life, it's a ride indeed.
Now give me thumbs up
Manifesting all
you can hear.
flight, what your dreams gonna be. It's gonna be all right. The pressure gets tempting. Keep your shoulders back and complete the mission. Speak less and listen. Always measure twice. Sometimes you gotta race. A little piece of my advice. Take it if you will. You ain't gotta use it. Just never stay stagnant, brother. You gotta be fluid. And I'm preaching to myself. Sometimes reflection is needed. And I pray we in the right mind when it's time to heat it. People. Time ticks for each of us. Reflections of myself from the dresser been teaching us. Channel my inner king to help me fling all this pressure. It's amazing what I've seen in this dresser. This pain and this pleasure, the gift and the curse. Being blind, crippled, or crazy, which gift would be worse? To each his own, no, but pick up your phone. If your people is calling, when they gonna hit home. During the wake of your morning, you be wishing you known what that last message was. That shit stick for too long. I'm gone on a tangent, I apologize for that. But I'm speaking all facts. You don't believe, send the facts. It's time to bring it black. In every sense of the word, community is what we need to help Greenwood flourish. And may your music still nourish the appetite of your ears. And your name have no blemish in the mouth of your peers.
All right, that was the first track, Reflection. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that track?
Sorry, I was on mute. So that track, Reflection. So I wrote that track probably maybe early this year. Maybe it was early. It was a lot going on at the time I wrote it, and I basically made a song I needed to hear, like from a standpoint of a person who's living day to day, and they really just need to, get some things off their chest. They got something to say. They don't know how to really say it. This is me, talking about myself. There's a lot of protests going on, and I can't get out in the, like I would like to. So I was like, what can I do to kind of put my, my 2 cents in? So I came up with that song. So yeah, it was a quick song. I didn't have any choruses. It just came to me, and That was it. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, the track was dope. I like the intro. I like you just kind of jumped into it. It just sounded.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How long did it take you to write it? Because it sounded like it just flowed.
Yeah, it did. It probably took me. It maybe took me like two hours. Like
2 hours.
just more like throughout the day, I'll start writing something usually, and then I'll like it. Um, Stop. I would like it, and then once I like it, I save it, and then I'll keep on rapping it until something else pop up, like until I'll freestyle something that I like, if it, and then I'll just go through it like that. So sometimes, like I say, it comes out real easily. Sometimes it whoops my butt, but
Yeah.
that one was real easy. And shout out to Carlos Gaffney. Sorry for using your whole name. He gave me the idea because
Carlo.
he actually told me to put the song first,
Okay.
because I had Sugar first, and I had some other changes, and I let him listen to it, and he kind of threw those around. Thanks, shout out to all the folks that helped me with my ideas and concepts and all that stuff. Even Mr. Chris, thank you, first of all, Chris, for doing this uh, out the kindness of your heart. Appreciate you, and for hooking me up earlier this year. So shout out to you. Um,
Appreciate it. Anytime. Anytime. I
yes, indeed.
I I didn't realize Carlo was an A&R. That's
Right.
what's up. That's what's up. It takes a village, right?
Right. It does take a village.
We got a comment. We got and forgive you if I'm saying this wrong, but I don't think I am because I am a black man. Uh, Latoya Rose, she said Reflections was her favorite for sure, and we do need the sugar gear. I was gonna ask you about that earlier. Is there any way we can cop that? Because I see that shirt.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my boy Nick T,
Okay.
and my baby Jerica. They got together and got me a little bit of merch. So these will be coming soon.
Okay. All right.
We can do some
That's what's up.
pre-orders. Just send $20 to my Cash App with your
At the bottom of the
size,
screen.
and at the bottom of the screen you have your name, your size, and if you want black or white. That's the preliminary options right now.
All right. Sounds good. We got so the next track you mentioned it. It's Sugar, right?
Yes, sugar is coming up
So
next.
this was supposed to be the first track. It's the album
Yeah,
cut. It's the album title. Album
it's
cut.
the title track, and my boy C Note made the beat. I just seen him comment, "What's up with you, C Note?" So C Note made this beat, man. We was just kicking around at his house one day, and I heard it, and I was like, "Bro, you gotta let me do something with this beat. It's just so old school, and it's West Coast, and it reminded me of just fun." Um, So, you know what I'm saying? We got together, made it happen. And so again, it's sugar. It's the way the song came up. I actually um, shout out to Marv. I got a lot of shout outs, but Marv Retro, he had his first car show last year, Smoking the O. And so that song was made because they were looking for a song for Smoking the O. So I did that song for the first Smoking the O. And so it's kind of a race theme, and I just liked it so much. I was like, man, I'm gonna just make this my title track. So,
All right. So here we go, Mr. Wortham. Sugar. Sometimes you gotta race.
A car
hmm
pulls up next to us, and I'll never forget it. Chippy looks at me, he's all drunk, and she's like, Dave, I'm gonna race him. I knew it was a bad idea, but I was high. I tried to explain to him it was a bad idea, but all that came out was, well, nigga, sometimes you gotta race. I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta race, sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta showing race. Up to the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Man with a thick chick, toot it up, throw it in your face. What your ass supposed to say? Me when the brother owe you money, but he ain't trying to pay. Ambulance on the way. Bro, I really hate to act a fool, but it's gotta be this way. Shit, sometimes you gotta race. 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 Sometimes you gotta race, sometimes you gotta race. It's hard to retire when they callin' through the wire and them pretty ladies all up in your face. They tryna Netflix and chill, I'm tryna network and build like these little ladies really wanna play. I've been trying to place this profession by the wayside. Feel like Mr. Belden in the building, this is Bayside, but it ain't no saving. I'm on a date with Lisa. They say I got the glow, Daddy Green, direct your pizza. Student became the teacher, she got a lot to learn. I told her she the feature, but baby, we gotta earn. And I ain't trying to work, so baby, make a deal. I'ma always drive, grip the wood grain wheel. Wifey on the side, shotgun, listen, kill. And if you still want to press, hot damn, then it's sealed. Deal. Damn, I really hate this place. Stuck pimping to the ending. Shit, but sometimes you gotta race. 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 Sometimes you showing up to the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Man, when a thick chick do it up, throw it in your face. What your ass supposed to say? Then when the brother owe you money, but he ain't trying to pay. Ambulance on the way. Bro, I really hate to act a fool, but it's gotta be this way. Shit, sometimes you gotta race. 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 Sometimes it be crazy when you feeling so amazing and you see a nigga flexing on the ground. You had to spot him on this bill, which ain't even a deal, but dog, who this nigga think I am? I told him to cash at me that bread when you ready. It's been 3 weeks, I'm already in the Chevy. Settle your debts, it ain't no need for you to tarry. I'm a man of my word, ain't got more stripes than Freddy. Ain't trying to live that nightmare, so brother, don't you sleep. Take some TLC before this red light creep. Run me my Fetty, it's too petty for the chasing. Getting defensive player, I'm talking Naismith. And ready on the pedal, I'm trying to set the pace. Okay, let me chill, gotta find my happy place. Or I can stuff him, he be gone without a trace. I really hate to be this kind of way, shit. But sometimes you gotta race. 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 To the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Man, when the thick chick toot it up, throw it in your face. What your ass supposed to say? Then when a brother owe you money and he ain't trying to pay. Ambulance on the way. Bro, I really hate to be a fool, but I gotta be this way. Shit, sometimes you gotta race. 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 You got to race. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta race. Sometimes you gotta to the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Showing up to the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Showing up to the function, Oklahoma on the plates. Mr. Wortham on the way. Showing up to the function, Oklahoma on the
Hover on them. Stitch some shit smoother than butter on them. Battle rappers and I ain't gotta recover on them. You been rapping, not artist, and I'm above you, homie. I don't trip cause the opposition don't really want it. Bambi bars, you know Bambi the wordsmith. Switch up the flow and it's still gonna be perfect. You gon' lose your whole career, for me it ain't worth it. I be out here eating, you can see that they hurtin'. Glide on the beat when it drop. Who they seek when they need that verse on the fly? BAMBI, need a competitor. Write more than an editor. Got flow, really set him up. Take a nigga out, you can bet it up. Got the trophy, I ain't regular. Alien shit, no predator. Young goat, but I'm a deer though. Put some metaphors in your ear hole. Got 'em screaming bars when I bar, cause the kid cold. I was doing this, you was practicing your heel toe. Chill, bro. Rappers delighted. It's whack if I ain't invited. Fake loving is unrequited. On fire, they ain't ignited. Flyer than any pilot. The sky is holding my mileage. I've been a beast, just thought I'd give you a reminder. Don't follow y'all or your trends, and I still do it better. Once you had the band, you can't forget her. You got used to these rats, not someone about the cheddar. Coming through, applying pressure. I'm the only no successor.
They telling me I ain't got no recipe, that's strange. Been chefing in the kitchen, still you cooks ain't got no range. A shame that your pen game ain't really got no flame. What's lame is you spent your last pennies on that chain. Insane what y'all do for clout, take a different route when you get it. Flavor talk when your moment come, you gotta own it, bro, don't spill it. No strap, still heat killing. No cap, ain't no kneeling. Sometimes when you quarterback, gotta take off from scrimmage. I'm winning to the next room like the bridegroom. Finna be trying to slide through. It's been 6 weeks, he about to cry soon. Super up like his drive-through and then eat it up. Hold it down and then beat it up. I'm faking at the 3 with no D and still can't get it up. And that's really tough, we ain't here for that. I can really rap by the end of this, you be feeling like how the hell he be killing the wheels are still so scuffly. Blessed to spit so heavenly, but not so blessed, won't kill this beat. Flamethrower on the track, nigga, feel the heat. Flow colder than the peak, make a tree to freeze. So cold for the breeze when I'm giving these lyrical felonies. Ain't nothing these new niggas telling me. Heavy on the beat, no scaling me. Made me slayed on track, no venison, but she killing me. Win-win, it's all good to me. Respect the pen to the death of me. Bring out the best of me. Trying to glide on this ride so gracefully. Y'all pray for me.
Shout out Bambi, man. She kills things on a regular basis. I mean, consistent. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all heard that shout out because Bambi cold with it, and she been yeah, she just heard DJ No Name just dropped the project too. I copped it, and it's called niggas see your money's no good here. Woo, man.
Yo, she was
That girl
hey,
tough, yo.
Hey, y'all was spitting, man. I didn't know you was like. I mean, I know you could rap, man, but you was like rapping, man.
Hey man, I appreciate it. You know what? That song, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That is the one. That is the song right there that kicked my ass on this project. I went back and forth on that verse so many times, man. Like for real, it was really getting on my nerves. But I felt like I knew Bambi was gonna kill it, and I was like, I can't be mediocre on this track. So that was my attempt.
Who oh, and before I forget, on that Sugar, man, that beat was cold. That was. It reminded me of like some Master Ace.
Yeah.
Something like that, man. That was hard, man. And you was talking that note.
Thank you. C note again. I said that was C note with the black. I ain't gonna mess it up. It's Black Diamond Pearl Publishing, I think. That's not right. Forgive me, brother. But C, y'all know who he is, man. It's my boy, 100 grand.
Did he? So that was for Sugar.
That was for Sugar. Gliding was my homeboy Archie's. Cool story. Matter of fact, he did the bulk of the production on this album.
Okay.
He goes by Chef Boyarchi. So he's out of Atlanta. He was on a tour when Jerica did her tour. Shout out to my baby sitting over here looking all good.
Hey.
She did a tour, a poetry tour, and we went to Atlanta, and I opened up for her. And so he heard me spit, and then he's like, "Man, I make beats." You know, a couple months later, I actually checked him out, and man, I was like, I think the first song I did with his was Switch, and I was like, man. So he just kept sending me stuff. So we worked pretty much through this album with a couple other people. Also, Mr. DJ himself, Chris, right here. He did No Breaks. So we'll get to that, which is actually next. Is that a good old? Yeah, we gonna go right into that. Yeah, Chris made this beat for No Breaks, by the way.
How was it working with C-Note? Like, did he just send you a bunch of tracks and you picked out the ones, or was it just like he sent a couple tracks and they were just all fire? Like how did that
Yeah. So he first hit me up. He called them beat packs. So he sent me like 3, and so I think Switch was in that pack, and there was a couple other songs that I mean, it was like they all are nice, but I usually gravitate towards the one that just makes it easy. Like I instantly have something in my head. Like if I hear a beat and I automatically hear like a chorus or it being sang away, then I'm going to write to that first because that's the one that's going to really pull out something because it's going to be easy. It's like it was too easy for me to start coming up with things for this beat. So that means once I think about something, it's going to be better. At least that's how my brain thinks about it. So, yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to Cino. Shout out to Bambi. Again, spitting. Took off the G. So hard. All right. I mean, I ain't, necessarily need a shout out or anything like that, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is No Breaks.
Definitely different.
Featuring Buddy. My buddy, Rodriguez.
Yeah, shout out to Buddy.
Produced by me, a little something. So I'd definitely like to hear what you guys think about this track, just for my own personal ego, I be like to hear myself sometimes. Best producer in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Shout out to me.
Shout out Serene for dealing with you, Chris.
Okay, shout out to Serene.
Okay, first of all, you ain't got to put my business in front of all these people. I don't know. Right? First of all, just for the
y'all run this.
Unless she's on the Zoom, then you run this.
Hardly. I heard you got blocked.
I heard you blocked that from being risque.
Not for... No.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah. Mr. Wortham. Yeah. No breaks. Lyrically speaking, I can hold my own. Even when I sip crown, I control my throne. Game is cold. It's like the winter is coming. Jon Snow, an illegitimate something. When you raise north, then you're dealing with something. Since terrible twos, he been pushing them buttons, pissing off the porch. Pass the torch, I'm ready. Like a fat Great Dane. Yo, dog is heavy, tried and steady. I done got my stripes already. Calm but deadly. Creeping up slow in the Chevy. Got your main hoe in the telly. Close the door, turn off the lights and pin her ass down like Teddy, cut like Freddy. Just might have to stitch her up. Any, mini, miny, mo. Think it's time to switch it up. Catch a brother by his flow. If you want a different one, you just gotta let me know. I'll be sure to pick it up on the next go round. You just gotta listen up. Next rhyme may slow down. Then flip the speeding up. Got these boys woke now. Been too busy snoozing, huh? Well, now you know now. Really ain't no need to front. Physically speaking, I can hold my own. Never did like to fight, but hands would get thrown if they need be. I'm the ninth wonder. Shout out to Stevie. Revolution won't be televised, baby. Cut off the TV.
I got a soul like Glenn Goins, I keep going. Wortham tag me in, so these high bars that keep flowing. I ain't talking stolen, dumbass, I'm talking lava mode and stepping over niggas like AI when he cross flew over. So gather one together, roll and bring your ears closer and pay attention like you listening to that new hover. But ain't no new hove, the dynamic duo, the new age, your lost of this shit. Oh, you ain't know, we're more so. I guess we just like Shaq and Kobe. Only difference is we never put the bullshit before the get snag and Tory. They run up in the cypher, we forming. If you ain't got nothing to put in on this week, then we rolling. So keep your eyeballing and gawking up to a minimum, and you can beat your feet and keep on walking. TC Peniston, if I ain't home, yeah, I'm probably in your aunt's tenement with her legs trembling and her knees shivering. Cause we went about 10 rounds, I guess I did her in. But she went her energy up, getting me fishing grits. Roll another L, light it up, thinking to myself, what a life I live in. I ain't chose this, but it's just the life that chose me. You wanna be me? Getting stoned to Pepsi rolls like my name was R.I.C. Ric Flair for all of y'all out there who can't spell. Never had no piece of party ass niggas, and I can tell. Lyrically, I'm holding my own weight. Every every time I go by the fork in the road, I go straight, and I can give a flying fuck about what y'all gotta say, cause I'm leaving them fruits like rappers and leaving dishes and sinks.
Dishes and sinks, pistols and minks on my player tip. So you sweat the technique, and you can test the man on how we handle critique and his beef, and keep a queen on your side like obliques.
I hope you get the understanding that I go beast, and if you the type that think I next a bit for your fucking kneeling, and you can catch these hands like a bunch of deadly bee stings. Word to Tommy sent his face said, but he killing shit. I'm no rapper, I'm an actor, big fella, so how you feeling? Posted up at TNT with the HTG. Clean hands on my sternum while I sip this pay tea. Herb always is good shape, ready like I'm Pastor Jakes. Me and Wortham swerving on this funky expedition with no brakes.
Yeah. Yes, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Buddy went off.
Yeah.
I call him Action Jackson myself.
Never had no.
Gotta say that was pretty hard.
Yo, thank y'all.
Nah, it looks like you get some good feedback.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Listen, man, where you finding these people that be rapping like this, man? Because I be hearing features that are like, but everybody.
Hey, man, these is my friends. All these people I actually hang out with.
How many times you get them to rewrite it? Or they just fire?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. About Adrian. Adrian never wrote a piece of that verse down. He did all of that shit in his head, bro.
Oh, word.
I don't know how you do it. I can't do that. I have to write. I'm a textile type of person. I need to write it out. It helps me remember.
Yeah.
But he just did all this. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Look, man, Carla, these lyrics, dopeness.
The
right?
Sunglass Cypher fam. Shout out to the Sunglass Cypher fam. Eric, Adrian, Ali Shaw, everybody, whoever, Jericho, everybody get in it.
Great.
Sunglass Cypher.
My buddy Fire, Adrian, yep. All right, yeah, man. I think people like that track, you know, if I do say so myself. You know,
man, right on. That's dope.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. When I sent you the beat, what were you thinking, like when you heard it? Because I sent you a few, but that was
I got another song with my nephew and niece that I haven't put on this album, but it's another song to your beat that me and my nephew and niece is on. That's just gonna be dope. But let me see. Dang, what'd you ask me?
Oh, just for the record. Just for the record, I Stevie Wonder.
When you first sent it to me, bro, I immediately thought East Coast. And so that's usually not what I would pick for a beat, because East Coast, I mean, I'm like a more laid back beat, pretty much, or more trap style beat. But that one just was infectious, bro. I love that beat. It was the first one that I started writing to. And you got a couple other beats you sent me. That number 52, I ain't forgot about. Actually, and we got a song called Riverside that you should play at some point. I'm gonna throw it out there.
I mean, I got it loaded up. I could play it. I mean,
right. I think we need to, interject and listen to these vocals that Chris laid down.
All right. Do we want to play that?
You can play whatever you want, brother. Hey, this is your world.
Well, let me just give y'all a break from me. Let me run something else real quick. What's this? What's the next song? After No Breaks. We got
After No Breaks. What is After No Breaks? Oh, Good Ass Night.
Yep.
Good Ass Night. Shout out to Jack Spade, who engineered the album. But he made this beat.
Okay.
Beat was just super fresh, dude. I just couldn't help myself. So he also did a project called 365, where he made a song a day for a year. And so this was part of that project. And he made his beat. Mug is tough.
All right. Well, here we go. Mr. Wortham, Good Ass Night.
IDS on the track, baby. Mr. Wortham, yo. The drum rolls, the bass folds, it takes toes on souls and toes and give next woes. Flow froze like rose goes on bottom rows. Let the old go. It's time to get original. The groove shifty, move litty, dudes itchy. Pants little, crop tops like little Uzi. Merch goofy. backing that ass up, word to juice. Hold up, I'ma jump off and switch topics. If you couldn't tell, well, I'm about profit. Non-stop and stacking bread, extra topping. IDS on the track and it's extra knocking. Get your mind right, we came to shine light. 365 to go, shit, I guess the time right. Words like real help to get a blind sight. Mr. Wortham in the booth, it's gotta be a good night. Gone. Hey, about the chair with the fresh day. I'll let some chicks trying to get laid. About to take flight, get the ones how they sit just right. It's a good ass life, hey. About the chair with the fresh day. I'll let some chicks trying to get laid. About to take flight, get the ones how they sit just right. It's a good ass life.
Yeah, that's a shorty, man. I've been debating for about 3 months if I should do a second verse to this, man. I might do it on for the printout because I am getting these albums pressed up sooner or later. Probably gonna do a pre-order for that so we can get it's gonna be a different packaging and everything. So I am gonna have a CD. I want to put out actual CDs for this as well. So yeah, that's a shorty one, man. I just couldn't help. I had to put it on here, man. I love that track. That beat is infectious to me.
Yeah.
So
They don't sound like so. I'm trying to get a frame of reference for like style, right? Like it's not so you got like a West Coast sounding track, you got East Coast, you got some, big band sound like some second line from New Orleans type of thing. Like what were you looking for as far as like the sound? Did you have a certain motif that you were going for, or was it just kind of, whatever you thought?
Yeah, that's definitely that was a good question. I didn't, bro. I honestly, like I say, when I listen to music, just from a fan point of view, because I'm a big fan of music, from a fan point of view, when I listen to music, the first thing that grabs me is the beat. You got to have a good beat, or it's gonna be hard for me to listen to your words. Now I can get past that now at the grown stage, but typically, if your beat don't catch me, then I'm gonna skip over that track because I'm trying to groove. I want to get in the vibe.
Yeah.
So every song you hear on this track or on this album is a song that when I heard it, grabbed me. Like, oh shit, that motherfucker is hard. Like that literally is usually what happens, and I'm like, I'm writing to that. So it was just whatever grabbed me. So I really had no direction.
Yeah, I shout out to C Note. He said it's that Cotton Club flex. I could hear it though. Sound like you did you wear a zoot suit in the recording booth when you was recording that?
Man, we you know what, man, we like I said, it was a song a day, so I just met Angelo in the studio, and he was like, man, what you want to do? I was like, man, just roll some beats. And so he was rolling through beats, and his wife actually got on this beat for something else. And I was like, bro, I love this beat. He's like, man, let's do it. So I just wrote for it that day real quick. Yeah. That's why I was one verse, because I just did it that day and left it alone. So
yeah, right. I see that Camp Low flavor. Hey, I will say this. It did sound like some Camp Low, except I could understand what you were saying. Let me ask you a question. Anybody in this chat, did anybody know all the words to Lucchini?
Man, impossible. Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get blitz. What?
You know all the words.
You know what? I believe Allie.
They don't even know all the words. All right. All right. So
Phil said a second and a third verse. Damn.
Yeah.
That's some work to do.
We need.
I'm gonna try to get that out for the printed up one.
Mm-hmm. So somebody was asking when can we like expect that? I might have missed it earlier, but
the printed. That's not. I haven't. I'm doing pre-orders basically, so they're not. I want to know what the demand is before I just start getting a whole bunch. Because I know CDs are aging technology, but I have people in my family that's requesting them specifically, and I want one too, just to have it tangible. Because again, I'm tactile. I need to hold it and touch it. So this digital stuff is my first time ever. So bear with me on all that.
No, I feel you on that. My niece, she got in my car once, and she was like, "What's this?" I was like, "A CD player," and she tried to burn me. I was like, "Damn shame she had to walk home."
Was it hot or cold?
Hey, it's Michigan. It's always cold.
Oh yeah, she good.
Yeah,
She used to it.
yeah. All right, so let's keep it rolling. Let's get into this next song. Now you're gonna have to
Yeah.
introduce this one because I'm a Christian. My pastor might
Okay.
be watching me right now. So let's.
Okay. So I will introduce this one. So this is actually a clip. It's from All Def Digital has and To Hear More is the host. They do a thing called he does a thing called Wording is Hard, and I'm a word nerd. So all of he basically they give 5 words each, and they're super hard words, and they have to try to guess how to say it one, and then the definition of it by using a sentence. So it's hilarious just to hear these people fumble over words. So this is a bit of I just was watching one episode and this came up, and man, I'm talking about I laughed for about 5 minutes because I just never heard it like this before. So yeah, enjoy it. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to roll this in the switch because they go together. Those two they kind of lead into each other. So the next song you'll hear is Switch. And a quick story about that is I wanted to basically see how many different styles I could rap in one song. How many different ways I can rap in one song. So that's how Switch came about. So I'll shut up and let you do it.
All right, here we go.
The doctor is tired of seeing the same valetudinarian every week.
Say it again.
The doctor's tired of seeing the same valetudinarian every week. Valetudinarian. It is a patient or someone that needs care.
Obviously, it's.
I mean, maybe technically. No, it's a person who is overly concerned with their health, similar to a
hypochondriac.
Similar.
What happened? I think I had to go to Switch.
The doctor is tired of seeing the same.
If we beat
that's a good question though. Like we already got one of those words. Why do we need multiple? But you know who else does that? Spanish has like multiple words for one thing. Like boy and girl, both of them have like 2 or 3 words.
Let's start here. First of all words are made up. Don't no nigga named Webster get to tell me what's a word and what's not a word. Fuck Webster.
They say I spit, but why though? Cause I'm switching shit up like a southpaw. Always move forward like a Bronco. Not 6'4", but a Tahoe. Damn show, not cause a brother was slacking. Stacking green for that East Bay fashion. Cowboys sent that Green Bay pack in. Back when I just wanted to be action. Jackson, Steph on the scene, chick absent. All them damn colors, still no clashing. Just classic fabrics, no capping. Brothers still guessing what they asking. Switch! It's just begun. I wish you could see what I saw in my son. Back against the wall, build it all and they'll come. Told him it's gonna be a couple forks in the road. Just be sure you don't switch. Onlooker, go on, get your boots on. We be more with us. They not gonna let us. We gonna have to snatch the hinge off the door, niggas. We gonna have to stand strong like the Lord with us. Tongues wicked with the guns clicking. Gotta know which devil you kissing. They all vicious. Transmissions been tripping. These people been slipping. Grand mission still winning. Gotta pay attention.
What up, nigga? You don't figure you can't get up with me. Don't go switch up. No mustard, catch up to me.
Miracle whip flow. Made your lyrical whip grow. Reach for the stars on your tiptoes, and if you start to fall, don't let go. Switch! Every time I get up on a beat, I try to kill it, y'all. We don't need to meet if your vibe is kinda killing mine. Ain't no need to flex up on the next, we all winning, dog. Trying to level up a little, jetting with my killer time. Simon says circulate. Freight train full of bank, don't be late. Don't you dare hate on the next man. Take a couple cues from the muse with the next man. Showed up, wreck. Backseat. Dancing, Mr. Wortham, my selection. While this pearl paint keep pressing. Sugar for the tension. PSN in the kitchen. Wet sign for the sauce. You know the kind that I'm dipped in. In this like titty too. Chains on with my tennis shoes. Reeboks and they classic too. Jack Daniels and my passion fruit. Think I better go and wrap it up. These boys trap, but they don't rap enough. Turtleneck niggas keep shelling up, and I'ma keep showing up in these button ups. So listen, y'all, I'm coming down. Gripping grain with the windows down. Seats plush with the button tucked, riding 2 feet up off the ground. Quiet thoughts got me blowing loud, floating my way on through the crowd. Sometimes I wish mom was here. I wonder if she would be proud.
Let's switch. I'm doing a video for that first. So coming soon, I'm going to be doing a video for that. I don't know how soon because of this COVID shit got us a little shimmering. I ain't gonna say we shook, but we shimmering in this motherfucker.
It's a strong shimmer.
It's a strong shimmer, Jerica says.
We got a lot of good feedback on that one. That was hard.
Hey man, thank you.
That was hard. I like that. Every time it switched up, man, you just rolled the beat, man. That was hard. That was tough.
Hey man, thank you. Love that's man. That was like I said. That was the first song where I had once I started writing to it and listened to the whole thing. Once I usually sit in my car, just a part of me, just because I'm the Aquarius, I like to give you my process. When I finally get a song done, when I finally get a song done, I got to take it to my car and I got to listen to it in my car with the music up. And so when I heard it, I got a feeling. I can't even explain the feeling. It was just like a little bit of chills, but it was more like a damn, this song is kind of dope.
Yeah.
Type of feeling. And so that was the first one I got. I got a few more times on this song, which actually we didn't even got to yet. So I'm really excited because y'all haven't got to my favorite song yet.
I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite so far. You know,
Switch is it?
Switch is it, man. So it's like versatility, right? You know, you switch it up,
right?
It shows some talent, man. A lot of people can't do it. Some people ain't got one style, but you switched it up like 11 times. So that's what's up.
Thank you, bro. That was one of my things because I like I said, I'm a word nerd, bro. So it was a challenge to me. I'm like, I wonder how many type of ways I could rap about something meaningful differently on this one song. So that's how my brain works. I know it's kind of geeky, but
yeah, no, that's what's up. So we're gonna go right into the next one, which is Crowns.
Crowns, yes.
I think I might have lied because you know what? I'm even gonna try to hype it up too much, but this song is dope. It's hard, man. And just be sure to listen to everything he's saying because he's spitting that real.
Are you wearing yours? Mr. Wortham. Straighten your crown, king. Don't let them see you sweat. Even viewed as 3/5, they still in our debt. They pretend to be down just to pillage our vibes. Crooked dealing since the beginning. Ask the civilized tribes. Bribes got them the land, evil got them the wealth. Good old boys in the system looking out for themselves. Redline us to the hood and isolating the work. Move the money to the burbs, then look down on our work. Call us lazy and violent. Aggressive, reliant, work for free for centuries. Of course we gon' be defiant. Beat the odds without the jobs. Persevere, do the small to hear, shut up and triple. From a witch with a vlog, stuff it with gauze. These wounds transition to scars. Keep the original man forever with the facade. Give it to God. That's what they say, but it's hard to turn to God when they use them to slave instead of to save. Now that's a catch-22. Say we invisible men, we need to doctor their view. It's like rocking the pew, it's like Xing the pit. By any means necessary, yeah, let's make it legit. What type of games you playing? How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? If it's on, then it's on. Just let me straight in my crown. I give you 21 reasons just to write this song. 19 seconds make a life twist wrong. Elevator conversations never right this wrong. Reparations for them babies till their curse there is gone. Hooded justice came to help us, but they plan too big. Beg shot from the hill till they jumped his gig. And you sitting on that futon, looking stupid as Neutron. Gripping on the pistol, type of simple shit that you own. You gon' miss your blessing amongst deception. You gotta stay flow, yeah, keep pressing. Learn lessons, develop yourself. Stash some money when it come, don't get ahead of yourself. Black Wall Street back, don't go fooling yourself. Come together and unite and we gon' triple our wealth. Distance from self, we gotta do better for our future endeavors. Whether giving out bars or taking bars and adding letters to the front and the back of your name. They'll forever be tethered like a shackle and chain. But the fact still remains, we gotta do the work. Wipe the sweat up off your brow, fix that collar on your shirt and damage straighten your crown.
How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? If it's on, then it's on. Just let me straighten my crown. Is you with me or what? How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? What type of games you playing? How's it going down? If it's on, then it's on. Just let me straighten my crown. Is you with me or what?
Hey, I want to give a couple shout outs. One to Latoya Rose, who's still here going hard for me, and she been holding me down in real life. So shout out to Latoya
Yeah, man, that was dope, man. So tell me a little bit about this track and what, like, where were you at when you wrote this? I think, who produced this?
Archie. That's what they said, and that's what it's saying. That little Archie is saying, it's actually saying his first name. So he produced it, right? I actually started writing this song around the time of Fire in Little Africa. So they doing a very dope, shout out to Dr. View and all the people with Fire in Little Africa, Steph, Simon, World Culture. I'm just do that because it's, they all together. Brothers is super dope, super talented. So they had a Fire in Little Africa conglomerate to commemorate the massacre in a super unique way. And so I got to be around. I didn't get into, actually did record a song. I don't know if it made it or not, but I didn't get to get in that fold. So, but I was there absorbing energy, and I wrote the verses for a song to get on. I was gonna get on with Bambi and somebody else, but I ended up leaving. It was right at the beginning of COVID. So this happened all in a weekend, and so I wrote the verse as a result of that weekend, and I liked it so much. I said I got to put this on my album somewhere. So I heard that beat, and that was it.
Yeah, man, it's I could actually hear that one as a single. I know you. I know we got Sugar as the single, but yeah, man, this is dope, man. I when I first heard it, I was like, man, you sent it to me, right? Because we were working on the track. He was like, all right, this is what I'm working on. And I heard it, and I just replayed it like over and over again. I played it for my wife. She was like, who is that? I was like, that's Webb. She was like, oh, I didn't know he was like that. I was like, yeah, man, this dude's hard, man. The real too, man. That's what's up. You know what?
Yeah, man, I felt like I wanted to portray knowledge without being stuffy, but being, you know what I'm saying? Like just being practical and real about how I'm feeling. That's just where I was at.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, let's just keep it rolling. So the next track is 7, and this.
All right.
So like you forgot that one.
I forgot about 7. It's one of the older songs on the album. My wife's favorite, I think, her confessed favorite. I did something different on this one because 7, I do some singing, and it's not like really awesome singing. It's just enough to get by type singing. But I do have my little sister Christina on this track, and her sister Lovely Rain. I say her sister because they're in They're in a sorority together. So this is Tina and Lovely Rain, who usually back up with T. He usually does. So with T Rush, that is. Shout out to her. So anyway, I'll shut up. No, I want to tell you what this is about. So Sap Tappity. It is. I don't remember all specifics about it. I forgot to look it up. But Sap Tappity is a ritual where after this certain um, religion, I don't know if it's a religion or a tribe of people, once they get married, they take 7 steps together, and then that signifies like they're solid, they're ready to go. So I like that. I read that on something randomly online, and so I just made this story kind of a person coming from me talking to a person and them giving me like this story, and then I made a song about it. So here's 7. Hope you enjoy it.
Mr. Wortham.
I don't really want you to go nowhere. Stay here with me. And if you feel you really gotta go somewhere, go there with me. I know it's 7 days in your week. Spend a couple with me. Let's take them 7 steps to declare. Sap Tappity.
See, it's been a little minute since he's seen her. Seasons has changed just to set the scene up. I believe it was the middle of October. Shot her a message, I think you should come over. He took his time and set the mood right. Got the food right, dinner by candlelight. Connected ahead of time, got his green right. Pre-rolls on deck, ready to take flight. But he was dumb to it, hadn't succumbed to it. She was all smiles and his cheese foolish. He broke the ice, see if she wanna sip. He got that Chardonnay he promised he'd get. So he musters up the courage to embark upon a journey and let feelings through. When the time came to stop fronting, she interrupted and said, I gotta take you.
I don't really want you to go nowhere. Stay here with me. And if you feel you really gotta go somewhere, go there with me. I know it's 7 days in your week. Spend a couple with me. Let's take them 7 steps to declare. Sap Tappity.
She said, what I gotta say, it's hard for me. I know we hanging tough, building chemistry. I got good news, at least to me it is. Remember when we met, I tried to land a gig. I know it's been a while, but they called back. Said, oh girl, couldn't deal, had to fall back. And after all that, extended me a deal. Got me thinking on my toes, shit is getting real. But I'm sorry, babe, what you gonna say? His cheese all gone, high blown away. What he had to say didn't really matter much. I'm hype you got the offer, I'm just satisfied. That's what his heart said, not his mouth though. Smile, gave her a hug, let his quest go. What he had was a proposal seed. Seemed just right, thinking she'd never leave. But the time had come to make a choice. He had to shut his mouth to hide his trembling voice. She sat back and said, look, life a chess game. I'm just playing rook. And this next move gonna involve my king. Pack your bags, love. It's time for gasoline. Now it's cheese back. Pop the question too. 7 months later, they shared.
I don't really want you to go nowhere. Stay here with me. And if you feel you really gotta go somewhere, go there with me. I know it's 7 days in your week. Spend a couple with me. Let's take them 7 steps to declare.
Sap tappity, D.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Sap Tap. That was 7. Sorry, that was 7, man. Hey. There you go.
If I sit in here another day, I'ma start to feel some other type of way. Cause I ain't been out in a minute, and I ain't really with it, feeling like I wanna run away and go somewhere we can chill, we can laugh. Let the top down, baby, hit the gas and block out every single problem that you have. We can hit the road if you want me, I'll go fast when I'm rolling down Riverside. Got it by the light. I see you standing there and tell me, do you wanna ride? Rolling down Riverside, my lady by my side. Ain't got no worries, we can hit 'em back another time. Rolling down Riverside.
Bro, I forgot the song on that.
We rolling down Riverside and she scrolling down her timeline. She been wine fine, but she bolder now. French tips with her shoulders out. Diamond froze getting colder now. Sunglasses with them wild frames. Misses with my last name. Kissing, touching, wild games. It's been a little while since we did it in the seat. Hands on the thigh make her feel a little heat. Acting all shy when she knows she's a freak. Look her in the eyes, got a mission to complete. Sweep her off her feet. Kiss her neck, then I'm getting her something to eat. It's probably tacos, you know the plot though. I'ma hit the jackpot, put the coin in the slot slow. Bingo.
Hey. That was the last part. I'm sorry. Eric inspired it. Hey, why you guys singing?
Just trying to send you messages, so she just sending me all the things.
All right, that was Riverside featuring Mr. Wortham.
Oh
Boy, that
man,
was 7, man. That was dope. Not Riverside. I'm talking about 7.
Good.
7 was hard.
No, that was Riverside's dope too, man. I didn't know you had the homies with you, but you know what? I want to take a special time out for 2 things. One, to say thank you for my Jerica. I call her my Jerica. I call her Sugar. I call her baby mama. I call her all kind of things. My queen. But Jerica put this together with Chris, and I appreciate this. I didn't have any idea what I was going to do, so she made the moves to make this happen. Hand clap, so appropriate, because I got something to say about that too. And another special shout out. So I love you, babe. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. Another shout out is Hank Bird with the Blurred web series and a whole bunch of other dope stuff he always does. Hank had a meeting that set the fire under my ass after 10 years to get my album done. So Tulsa Think Tank, shout out to my boy Hank. And go check out Blurred's web series, BLERDS, Blurred's web series. It's hella funny. And keep a lookout for it. And this is one of my favorite songs on the album, Hand Clap. And the reason why I say it's my favorite song, because, you know, every song you have to talk a little shit. Every album, I mean, every album, you got to have a song where you talk shit, you know, just to say, hey. So anyway, this is my talking stuff part album song. Jack Spade, who did he did the production. So this beat right here, I didn't know what to do with this for a while either. But one day it just kind of came to me. And so we went with it. But yeah, y'all please listen to the lyrics on this song.
All right, this is hand clap.
Hand clap.
Listen, the flow frightening. Rain came down from the pen and wrote lightning. Tired of getting food on my hands, these dudes biting. Line the sheep up by the grand, I turn lightning. I'm here to enlighten. Thoughts heighten when we elevate. They ain't know what was next. My turn to delegate. Take their path, set them straight. Arrow release. Raise your glass real tall. I set free the beast. Check out my feet. Been standing on both of them. And you can have a seat if you ain't really on nothing. We just want to feast and have a little left while you turn your face up like your palate turned cleft. Won't go in depth, but the fix is on. I'ma sit back, probably twist up a cone. Pick up your phone, you better get your photo. Shit about to hit the fan, we going down like spirals. We going viral, holy water and Bible. Stacked to the ceiling when you dealing with this rival. Seeking survival, I'm on my king talk. Let the jokers eat the ace, then watch my queen walk. You gotta call a spade, and you renege when you cut, then your bed's been made. I'm the greatest, damn it, I'm the greatest. Standing no from the haters when I went on my hiatus. Now they pass me papers full of flavor. So much love shown, seem like it'd be wrong for them to hate them, but they can't debate them. Level up like elevators. Clap your hands for the man, plan on playing out in Vegas. Not the slots though, smooth like a taco. Success got me feeling like Joker, no more lock those. Pop pose on the rest of you haters. My rhyme scheme and time brings about them reams of paper. So I gotta keep it immaculate. Got a fragment on this classic tip. Please respect the bins I'm in. These Benjamins been spinning since. You spent the night someplace. Out south someplace. Your printing press couldn't guess the amount of paper chase. Flavor tailored in my DNA. I'm a chip off the old block. No Frito-Lay. It's the way.
Man. I put myself on the back on that one. Just do that. That motherfucker was cold. I don't care what nobody else says.
I will say this. I'm definitely going to pray for you.
Absolutely, man.
That face turned up, like the palate turned cleft. Very disrespectful. That is terrible. I mean, it's a hard line. And also, as someone who recently re-earned my black card by learning how to play spades, I appreciate that line also. That was very informative also. It's a good strategy. I mean,
good strategy. Hilarious.
Yeah, man, you was talking
You say what?
I said you was talking that noise, man. That's
Hey man, I had to. It was just, you know, it was more because it was a fun song and the beat was weird. I would say weird, but it was different. So, but again, it was one of them beats. When I heard it, I was like, oh, I got to do something to this beat. So shout out for Jack Spade for getting hooked me up with that one.
Yeah, it was kind of country.
Yeah, heck yeah. I was looking for a blues song to sing to, which I do have a blues song that I actually sing on. But it's not on this album.
You got me wanting to pull out one of these 15 guitars I got behind me.
Do it. Do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, let's just keep it moving. Let's load up this next one. This is What Is This? Featuring a couple people that I'm supposed to know.
Right. So Solomon and Jonah. So this is What Is This? Again, Archie sent me a pack of beats.
Took a second.
I clearly missed the audacity. So yeah, so he sent me a beat pack, and I'm going through the beats, and I'm playing them kind of out, out loud in my room. And this song comes on, or this track comes on, and Solomon is playing with some box, and he starts saying, "What is this?" Looking at the box, like asked me what it was, but he was saying in a chant style
Okay.
To the beat, and I was like, "Hey, I want you to come and do that on this beat." And so I shut everybody off in the bathroom. I hit record on my little Spire mobile studio, which is shout out to that thing because it's dope. And my baby again for getting it. So I had Solomon do a whole track. I said, I'm gonna play this beat and you go all the way through and you just say whatever you want. And then on the next one, I let Jonah come in with his ad lib heavy self. And I said, JoJo, you just say whatever you want to say on this beat until it stopped playing. And then I just came in and filled in whatever else at the end. And then that was it, bro. I didn't touch it at all. I just sent it off and let him do it. And so this is what came out of that. It's another fun song.
All right, this is What Is This featuring Solomon and Jonah.
Y'all listen, they about to play our song. Y'all in here at the right time.
They want to play. They about to play our song. Come look at people's face so they can see it.
Y'all come on.
What up, JoJo? What up, Solo? What is this? 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 What you got to say, JoJo?
I said nothing.
You saying nothing? All right.
Yeah, that's the boys. That's that boy right there. Jonah Dion is he's out of this world. He is a different breed. Yeah, he is the ad-lib king. I tell you, bro, I heard it back and I was cracking up. I'm like, bro, where did you hear these ad-lib? Why is your ad-lib game so strong? And it's on beat and everything. I was like, I'm impressed by y'all.
So they recorded it straight through.
Straight through, bro. I literally was me and the other boy went to the bathroom. I hit record and let the other one do whatever they want to do. And it sounded crazy raw. And then I played it all together. It was like, So yeah, that's how that came up. It was super fun. And this last song, man, the title of this song that I'm gonna end it with is called Cry For You, Dog. It's about my brother Ronnie, rest in peace. And just about kind of how he was my older brother. I'm the fourth out of 9. 10. Sorry, I'm the fourth out of 10. And so it was two boys, a girl, and then me. So I had 2 big brothers. But the second boy, Ronnie, was very, very. What are y'all doing? The second boy is he had a. I guess he felt like he had to make sure I was gonna be tough. So he never was malicious or anything like that, but he did stuff to pick at me just to test where I was at. And so it's funny now, but back then it was hella irritating. So now I made a song about it once he passed. And so this is the song. Also, Jonathan Tucker, Danny Dutero. I hope I always mess that last part up. But he made this beat specifically for this song. This song had another track to it. He heard it, and I said, man, I wanted to just kind of give it a different little feel. And so he made this specifically for this track. So shout out to him because he killed it.
With no further ado,
Mr. Wortham.
I'm ready to see him too, because he actually did it.
Yeah. For you fats. Yeah. Started off a regular day. Well, kinda. Student of Today award. It was mine, bruh. 8th grade graduate. Wasn't really shit. But for you, dog, you was proud of it. Wrapped up, now we back at the crib now. Little did I know what was just about to go down. Called me across the street. Over Randy crib, set me in the seat. And he whispered this, hit this, dog. It'd be good for you. Hold it in, nigga. Just a little longer. Now I'm choking on that good doja. Caught my breath trying to regain my composure. He punched me in my chest, I'm proud of you, bro. Looking like, nigga, what the hell you proud of me for? You just punched me in my shit, I'ma probably be so. He bent over, cracking up, said that's probably so, bro. Yeah. My nigga stayed on my
Fun
ass.
fact, I went through this one tape all the way through. I didn't chop it up at all.
Yeah. Few years later, I'm a junior now. He in and out of trouble, dodging juvenile. Starting no line, I'm a soldier now. Then came his test, will I hold it down? He bumped me on my shoulder, twisting me around. This nigga think he hard with that stupid smile. Started shadow boxing, what them shoulders bout. I shot for his legs, dumped him on the couch, and now all he did was laugh, knew he pissed me off. He ain't give a shit, make sure I ain't soft. Growing up, you deep, you be Randy Moss. Showed me how to be 10 toes special and off. To say I owe you will be slightly off. If I need to scrap, knew you had my back. Didn't like to fight, but still handle that. I can tell you that. God has not promised me. Yeah. Sunshine. Okay. The way it's going to be. But a little rain mixed with I love you, my nigga. Sunshine. Yeah. A little pain makes me appreciate the good times. Hey, 9 kids, Garrison Ave. Who knew this fragile life would swipe right so fast? Words on track, train of thought don't crash. Light of smoke provokes the strokes to the pad. On a higher note, he had the gift of gab. And even if it's Reggie kept smoke to pass. Cook and save a plate, appetite on smash. And if you had too much mouth, he had hands for that ass, and that's why. Tears flow, never another. Sitting here, missing my mother. Clouds form, missing my brother. Rest in peace, y'all know we love you. Hey, y'all know we love you. Y'all know we love you. Rest in peace, y'all. Patricia Y. Vaughn, Ronnie Wortham, and far, far too many. Buzzy, all y'all. I'm not even gonna get into all that. Y'all know what it is. Yeah.
I know what it is. Cry for you, dog. Hey, I cried for you, dog. I cried for you, dog. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Cry for you, dog. Mr. Wortham.
Yes.
There you go, man. That's it, man. That's my piece of work.
That was the entire man. That last track, man. That kind
You say what? Hold on, I can't see you. I got
of that last track, man. Hit a brother in his chest, man. That's got to be tough. That had to be tough to write.
You know what? It was more like probably more cathartic than anything. Like it was kind of a cool way to send them off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll leave it right there.
All right, so yeah, what did everybody think of the album? I mean, you can unmute yourself if you want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact,
What is that?
I was supposed to go to Chris's wedding in freaking Canada.
Oh yeah.
I was going to be my first time going to Canada, and that weekend of the wedding is when my brother passed. So I had to miss out on Chris' wedding to handle business. So it was crazy how that all worked out, but true story.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man. It was some issues with my upload on things, so it's still in processing. I don't know why, as far as the streaming goes, but it will be available on all platforms whenever they get out of processing. But I will get these printed up. If anybody wants to print up to have a copy, you can cash out me at the bottom, $ Mr. Wortham 56. The number's 56. And then just send me how much? Let me see. Send me like $20. That works. Send me $20, and then that'll get me started on the pre-orders of the CDs because I got a different cover. I got some other stuff that I'm gonna have on the CD. So yeah, and look out for some other stuff I got coming out.
Yeah, man, this was hard. This was dope, man. I'm really feeling the album. I was pleasantly surprised.
That's awesome.
Not to say I'm not saying you whack or nothing like that, but you know what? Because I remember the Third Flow stuff, right? And
right.
I listened to a lot of that, and this sounds like it doesn't really sound like that too much.
No. So, that was literally I had just started rapping, and so I listened to it now. Listen to the stuff I was rapping about, and I'm like, man, what in the world was going on in my head? And I think that's just a part of maturing and trying to figure out what you want to do on the mic. And so yeah, I think the progression sounds like 10 years in my opinion.
And just for the record, I don't mean it doesn't sound like Third Flow is whack, because they definitely were not. I'm just saying as far as like variety and just it was a different time in rap back then.
Yeah, way different, bro. Way different.
Yeah, this really shows some growth. It definitely shows some versatility, especially on Switch. But on all the other tracks, I mean, you singing, you rapping, you got some introspective stuff, you got the conscious stuff, you got the just talk a bunch of mess stuff. Man, it's all over the place in a good way. So
right. That's what I was hoping for, man.
If I do say so myself.
Yes, thank you. Hey, you know what? If anybody have any criticism or something they just want to tell me, definitely hit me up, man. I enjoy I ain't gonna say enjoy it, but I am very interested to know what people think, good or bad, for real. Like I do this for love, so yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in, man, and I hope this is gonna be recorded.
Yep, no,
appreciate
everything is being recorded. I will figure out a way to share that. If anybody missed it, but if anybody else wants to just rewatch it again and hear those dope tracks, until they get uploaded, until everything gets straightened out, you can go back and listen to it again.
Yes, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for who supported the project, who helped me any type of way, helped me with a thought or a word or encouragement or in the studio time or whatever, man. Thank you. This is, like I said, this is 10 years in the making. So I'm grateful. Hopefully y'all enjoy the lyrics and post your favorite song, and then just put hashtag sugar SUGR, and then whatever your favorite song is. Once you know, I know right now it might be hard to do because you can't stream it, but whenever that happens, I would like for y'all to do that. So yeah, appreciate it.
All right, we got a request for everybody to stay on for just a minute so we can get a selfie.
Selfie.
Did you get that, Jerica?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already got it.
Oh no, I didn't get it. Hold on, because there's multiple pages, so I have to do it like a page at a time.
Oh, she gonna snap some
So
pages.
y'all can come like turn your cameras on for just half a second and hit that cute little smile or whatever you want to do.
Unless you got some active warrants, then you might want to stop your video for a minute.
But you're probably not. I said it's okay if you're ugly. That was a tequila. I don't know who that was, but no, I'm sure you're not. 1, 2.
I don't hang out with ugly folks.
Definitely. Hold on. Shoot. Y'all, I'm trying to, but y'all, the chat is going crazy. Hold on.
It worked. HIPAA violation.
Turn the flash on.
Hold on. And then this one, they still have a lot of cameras. Let's see. Okay, I think I got them.
Am I on it? Am I on the pictures?
I think you're on the first picture.
Oh, anybody got any questions? Look at Frank. Frank, who's in your background?
Oh, that's his.
That's his wife.
That's his wife, man. That's.
She's here in solidarity.
I was like, what's this person in your background?
Now I saw that. I was like, who was this glamour shots? I see you got the soft filter and everything.
Oh, wait, okay. I'm still taking pictures. Oh, yeah.
Man. So anybody got any questions while we can kill some time? Anybody got any questions or I don't know. I already told you I'm new to this side of things. I usually just back when I was on the 3rd floor, you know, we just had to I was responsible for one verse on the song and that was it. Philip did all the heavy lifting. We
Shout
just
out to DJ Phil.
Shout out to DJ Phil and Ford and Mosquito. It was the original third flow crew. We met at 3rd floor at college. We all was on the 3rd floor in the dorms, and we just got together and just randomly started hanging out and started rapping, bro, and just made a group and started. We sold out the Dream Theater, 300 seats. Shout out to Jerica, she was our manager. She got us hooked up with the Dream Theater in Tahlequah. And and we sold that bitch out. We was hyped, 300, and then we had the Derelicts opened up, and my cousin Ray and Rabbit, they opened up. It was good times, man. That was the first little taste of music.
That's what's up.
Getting $50 to perform. We having to pay $50 to perform.
Pay to play.
Back then, that was just roguish in these streets.
And that was what's up, man. You know what? I do admire people that just kind of go out and do what they want to do, you know? Just and shout out like for everybody out here, everybody I'm looking at. If y'all got some talents, just go out and do them, use them, share them with the world, man. Don't even worry about, you know, confidence or anything like that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there are a bunch of people out there doing a lot of stuff that have no talent. So if y'all actually got some, just use it, share that with the world.
Just apply.
Yeah, just
apply some effort with your talent.
And you know, hey, and let that. If you don't have any talent, you can just fake it. You know what I'm saying? That's
hey, you know what?
Just
if
call yourself an
what's her name? Rachel Dolezal can be a whole black woman for a third of her life. You can definitely fake it to make it.
You know what? I tell you what though, like, you know, I ain't approving of what she did and everything, but she has shown that she is in it for the long haul.
Man, she definitely down, and that's for real.
Yeah. So
whether you like it or not, she's down.
But yeah, if you got some talent, I know I'm looking at a few of y'all. Like I see Juwan over there with his Unfair, man. Why don't you give a plug to your
yeah, anybody want to say something? This is network time. We chilling. It's quarantine anyway. Shit.
How do you feel after the free fall?
Oh, the free fall. I feel it's a relief, bro. It's a relief. I'll be more excited once people can actually sit with it and listen and digest it, like they like to, because like I say, over the computer is one way. I typically like to listen to albums in my car driving around or just sitting in there. So once people get to sit with it like they like to sit with it, I'll be more excited because then I think people can give me a better gauge of how they really feel about the album.
What's up? Appreciate the question.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that, C note. Yeah, the headphones too, Ali. I love listening to them in headphones too because it gives you the full uh, aspect of all the parts of the music. Because like I said, I love music, so I listen to bass, percussion, uh, melody, all of that stuff. I take to account when I'm listening to music. I know it's
I ain't gonna
highly.
lie. If I would have hit that car test for that switch, I would have drove all my gas out. Just driving around listening to that over and over, man. Look, man, that's hard. It's hard.
Man, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. So I know my little sister said her favorite one was one about my bro. I think that's kind of cheating for her though.
Mr. Wortham, do you curse in the Crowns track?
Um, I think the only curse I say is at the very last thing I said, and damn it, straighten your crown. Like literally at the last phrase of the thing. But yeah, that's the only curse I say. I took into account what you said, and so I try to write my songs without a whole bunch of crazy stuff in it, so it can be easier to translate.
Yes, it'll be very easy to translate.
Yeah. So what you got? You got some ideas for crowns?
Yeah, I have an idea for it.
Okay.
Do I have the final version that you sent?
I believe so. If not, I'll send it to you. I'll resend it just to make sure.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy
appreciate it?
About a live show.
A lot. Oh man, I did not hear about a live show. I would love to do a live show.
You got offered one.
Yeah. And matter of fact, yes, you're right. I did get when everything clears up and we can get things back open. I do have a plan of doing a live show. I got a plug on the awesome space. I won't give too much, but so yeah, I'm excited about that. That's good news. Shout out to Steph Simon. Shout out to Flavio Cudatori. Mr. Oops himself. That's my boy, man. That dude I love his energy. Him and Sheena, they always give good energy and love. So all the people, man, my whole circle has been just nothing but love. So I'm a blessed individual when it comes to the circle of people I keep around.
That's what's up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' time. But to be honest, I mean, y'all ain't got nowhere to go on Friday night. We in quarantine anyway, so
That's why I was like, we can chop it up here for all I care. All I'm about to do is get myself together, if you know what I mean. Meet me on the other side. Hey, what's going on, AJ?
What's up? Hey, now when y'all was sitting up there talking about the lady asked you about saying no cussing. That's what when I was listening, I was like, this nigga ain't I mean, excuse me. But you hadn't, and that was cool. And then you had the kids on there and things, and I was like, look, I said, hey, this is shit I can groove to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate it. I listen to music. I guess I shouldn't be listening to whatever, but we can kill on that shit right there. You got, yeah, that was a cool little vibe. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate you for listening.
Yeah. Let me turn this news off.
Yeah. I don't know how to work none of this. I'm gonna keep my hands.
I understand how to work all this camera and everything. Get it. Much love.
Yeah, bro. Oh, hey, what's going on, Steve?
Man, what was your influence for doing this album, bro?
My influence was really I had like I say, it's been so many years since I really got to really got to do music. And I always, at my job, I always preach to the kids when I ask them what they want to do. I say, what would you do when they have a tough time explaining to me what they want to do? I ask them, what would you do if you could do it and not get paid for it? And so I basically asked myself that, and it was rap. Like if I did rap for a living and never got paid for it, I would be cool with that because I just enjoy it that much. So that's what really did it. Was just like the love of making music, and I just wanted to see if I could still do it, man. It was like I said, it was 10 years damn near before since I really, put anything on concrete. So I just wanted to see if I could still do it once to prove it to myself and to just kind of see, see where I was at. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You say you still
You got a favorite song yet?
Huh?
You got a favorite song yet?
Hey man, to tell you the truth, I got a couple of them, bro.
No, yeah, that's it. That's good.
One that does stick out to me, bro, is "Cry for You, Dog." That's my one right there.
Well, I understand that. I understand why.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Tell crew and the fam I said what's happening, Ebony and Soraya.
Yeah, they can hear you and they all hollering, hello, Web.
I hear her.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of love for Switch. So, great minds think alike. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Riverside.
Hey, I've seen like
all
2 or 3 people say
them.
Riverside. Hey, I've heard several people say Riverside too, Chris. You gotta do something with that track.
Maybe I can get you.
I told you we gotta finish our
Oh yeah, a little EP, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we got an EP. Me and Chris coming out with an EP. I'm gonna say it now. Uh-oh. Something happened.
I don't know what that was, but
no, that was my phone. My computer just locked. I guess I ain't touched it in a while.
But it still shows your face.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Your face is still visible, which is scary as hell.
Right, that's real scary.
We got 7 from Larry.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Good taste,
okay.
Larry. Jerica said good taste to Larry. That's her favorite. The reason why I'm asking, because I really was, because like Chris said earlier, shout out to Chris again. Chris said earlier that it's no like one type of thing I was trying to go for. I was just literally making what I liked. And so that's why I'm like, I wonder, because I'm, as an Aquarius, I have very eclectic taste, and so I can be into a whole bunch of different stuff that most people aren't into. So when I make songs, I'm like, I'm interested to see what people gonna think about this, because I think it's cool, but some people may listen to it and be like, yeah, that is fucking garbage. And so I'm always interested to hear what people think, because I really am interested in it. I agree with the whole album taking.
Yeah, Aquarius Nation. Shout out to Aquarians.
Aquarius. Man, I'm gonna go check Tidal and see, or if y'all go check the streaming platforms to see whichever one y'all use. I'm gonna try Tidal and see if it's through processing yet. Let me check some just while I'm sitting here. Nope. I don't see it on Tidal, at least, so it could be. They said it usually go to iTunes and Apple Music first. So.
Not yet, but we're gonna let you know.
I'm checking Apple now and Google Play.
So.
You say what? What did you say, Juwan?
I'm checking both Apple and Google right now for you.
Hey, yeah, shout out. Yeah, Juwan, I want you to plug your podcast, because I actually keep up with your podcast and the sports, because it gives me just enough information without being overwhelmed, and it gives me some good commentary. Because I was interested in the point you had about the Thunder not hiring Mark Jackson, because most people was on that bandwagon, but what you said was kind of true.
Yeah, man. So, me and my buddy, we host a podcast, call it Unfair. Our goal with it is to be more fair in sports and have more of a thoughtful, pensive type conversation. So if you're into it, the logo's behind me, search the name, and we try to give updates as well, kind of in a light form, kind of like Webb was saying, is don't want to overwhelm.
because a lot of us are sports fans, but we ain't got time to keep up with that stuff.
Man.
As Webb says, if I could do a job for free, it would be keeping up with sports. So if I can provide the casual fans some information without them being too overwhelmed, that's the goal. But on the Mark Jackson piece, man, Mark can be great. He ain't gonna work for Thunder, man. He had a team that was a championship, and he was so stubborn that he did not want to put Draymond in. He wanted to keep David Lee in.
David Lee, yeah, he was
He
trash.
wanted to keep him in without realizing that he had a diamond in the rough, right? A defensive player of the year on the bench. So,
damn, that's true.
To me, man, sometimes you need a different person to get you over the hump. Plus, he's not really a rebuild guy. He's more of a put me in, championship contend, plug and play. Right. We need somebody that's going to grow with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
So who's your prospect then? That's what I'm interested in.
So I'm thinking young guys. I'd like us to look at Jacques Vaughn. That was with the Nets. He did some magic with them until, of course, they hired Steve Nash, which I understand. I got that hiring. It was a Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving selection. But I'm thinking somebody young, or maybe even like a Nate McMillan. He's someone that's willing to grow with a roster. Somebody like that. You can't or up and coming guy.
I think Nate McMillan is hard enough too to keep people in line.
He's a defensive guy. He's a defensive-minded guy, and that's his focus. And he's not stubborn on offense. So, yeah, man. I'm still researching some names. I actually just saw some spreads. I also am a degenerate, and I gamble a lot, especially on fantasy sports. So we actually do a newsletter every week for those that like daily fantasy or season-long fantasy football. My guy Tristan gives us a quick write-up of who to play, who not to play, who to look for, who not to look for. And I've made some pretty good money off of it. Hopefully I can hit this $1 million in the next couple weeks. But I win a couple hundred every time I play, so it's worth diving into if you're really interested in daily fantasy. So, but yeah, man, appreciate it. Good stuff, man. I always rock with you. I remember Third Flow. I remember checking that out years ago. Damn, man. It's 20 years, about 20 years ago, man. Goodness. We almost there. It's about 16, 17 years ago. Damn.
Terrible.
I just love seeing that you put the project together and did something, put your baby out there. You put what you wanted and what you loved, and man, I haven't picked a favorite track. I love all of them so far, man. It's the diversity. Like you said, I have an eclectic mix when it comes to music as well, even though music doesn't move me as much as it does everybody else, but I still dabble and thoroughly enjoy it. And you really hit some points. Like Chris said, you jumping around into and touching so many different places. It makes it easier on the ears. I'm not listening to the same thing over and over. It's it catches my attention more than it would be if I was just listen to an album where it's just the same type of track every time. When you went from east to west, or from west coast to east coast, I was like, damn, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I had me jumping down my seat. I was like, all right, get some more of that.
Man, that's what's up. But I appreciate the feedback for the show.
Keep it up. I'm ready for the collab with Chris. I'm ready for that abstract.
And we got another one that's gonna be a special treat. I'm not even gonna tell y'all, but I'm excited as hell about this project that I have with a person that I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is though. But it's gonna be dope.
Already.
That's what's up. Anybody else? Any other comments?
My bad, Chris. I know it's hella late where you at, so if you need to let us loose.
I ain't been nowhere in 6 months. I'm cool.
Good job,
Chris.
Can we get a Third Flow reunion?
There you go. The Browns is in the place. What's up, y'all?
Nothing. We're just chilling. We
just chilling.
House like it's a jail cell.
I understand. I feel you. Did y'all get to hear any songs?
Yeah, I did. I got to hear most of them.
Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed a couple of them. I know I don't know how kids will receive my music. I don't know.
I like it. I'll probably be just sitting in the bathroom or something, listening to it for a very, very long time.
That's it. Leave it to the Browns. Talisi, this you did this.
Listen, don't do it. All right.
Oh, shit. All right. See y'all later.
Good job, Web.
Oh yeah. Shout out Nick again for my shirt. Let me get close so y'all can see. Can y'all see they got the tire prints on it? Like sometimes you got to race. Get it. 1, 2, 3. Holla at my boy Nick T. Congratulations on your new baby. He probably up looking like a zombie right now.
Congratulations.
Oh, watch out. Sorry, baby. I think I stepped on Jericho's toes, y'all.
It's okay. She's all right.
Woo.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I appreciate you guys coming out, celebrating your man. It's a dope album. I will say this though. I really appreciated that it was dope, because it would have been tough to sit through some like whackness, but fortunately we didn't have to do all that.
Man, that was my biggest problem. She said we're gonna do a listening party. I was like, man, what if it's whack? And then everybody just be like crickets on the damn line. I had that thought, like it could be, to people say they artists, they just not sensitive, but you sensitive. You like, man, I want people to like it, but if they hate it, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, damn,
right?
My best ain't good enough.
Well, but you clearly put some effort into it, so and it shows, right? So it wasn't one of those, one thing I get really frustrated with when it comes to like rap and music is like when you get those dudes to be like, man, I did this in 5 minutes, man, one take. Like,
like that ain't cool,
like it, man. Like,
you could tell you did that in 12 days.
Right. Like Kanye when he was recording all them albums in the same weekend.
Right. Yeah, it was sounding kind of crazy.
This is your craft, man. Take some time. Take some pride, some ownership.
Right. That's what it is. Pride. Like this is you're gonna be remembered by these words you about to put out. Right. Like if you don't give a damn, then that's on you.
And if people don't enjoy it now, people don't appreciate it now, there's plenty of folks who, discover something, somebody be gone for 50 years and they be like, oh man, we should have been listening to this dude.
Right.
So yeah, man, you might not always get your flowers, while you're here, but you put out something that's just gonna live in perpetuity. So it's I mean, it's an accomplishment, man. I admire it, man, and I think I know a lot of you, out here on this Zoom right now are doing a lot of great things. So it's just nice to see folks, getting out their dreams and doing some good stuff. So.
And you know what? Before we go for real, I know this is my last thing. I'll shut up. I'm calling out. I hope they still on here. I'm calling out Third Flow. We got to make a couple songs straight up. So y'all wives, Mel, Crystal, and Taisha, y'all let them come on. Make us a track or two. And we'll leave y'all alone. We'll be good for the next 10 years.
Just for the record, this is being recorded, so I think there is some legal obligation to fulfill that request. So,
yes, indeed. Thank y'all again for tuning in. In the comments, I'm gonna go and soak up all this love. So, y'all have a good night. Do something to make you feel good, and be safe, man. Wear your mask. I hate them too. Trust me, I hate them. But leave them motherfuckers on your face, yo. There you go. Africa.
Put that mask on.
Is that Pan Africa?
Pan Africa.
What is it? Yeah. Man, I'm out of water. I need some agua fria.
All right.
All right, then, man. I see you. Yeah, next album. Y'all, like I said, keep on lookout, checking your streams. Cash out me if you want a shirt. Send me your name and your size and $20. And if you want a CD, a hard copy, then send me also $20 and say CD. so I can start building a list of people who need to get their items. And thank y'all. Blessings to y'all.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate everyone. Dope album.
Peace.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Until next time.
We dug it all, my guy. Yes.
Deuces.
All right. I'm about to.
Great.